Welcome back to English Up, the podcast that helps you conquer the English language one topic at a time.
I'm Chloe, your friendly grammar guide.
And I'm Alex, here to make learning fun. Today we're diving into a tricky topic, confusing English words that even native speakers sometimes mix up.
All right, Alex, let's start with a classic. Bath and bathe. What's the difference?
Good question. Bath is a noun. It refers to the act of washing yourself in a tub of water.
Exactly. For example, I'm going to take a bath. Or, the bathroom has a beautiful bath.
And bathe is a verb. It means the act of washing. It's the action.
Right. So, I like to bathe in the evening. Or, she bathes her baby every morning.
So to recap, bath, noun, bathe, verb. Think of it as you take a bath, but you bathe someone or yourself.
Perfect. Now let's look at pronunciation too. It's a very slight change, but bath ends with the TH sound as in think, and bathe ends with the voiced TH sound as in this.
Next up, beside and besides. These are always causing problems.
They sure do. Beside is a preposition that means next to or at the side of.
So, the cat is sitting beside the fireplace, or he sat beside her at the meeting.
And besides is an adverb or a preposition that means in addition to or apart from.
Right. For example, besides English, I also speak French. Or, I don't want to go. Besides, it's raining.
The easiest way to remember it is to look at it as besides equals in addition.
Continual and continuous can trip people up. What's the deal, Chloe?
Continual means happening repeatedly with interruptions.
So, the dog's continual barking was driving me crazy. It kept stopping and starting.
Exactly. It's not necessarily constant, but it happens a lot. Continuous, on the other hand, means happening without interruption.
So, the continuous rain made it impossible to go outside. It didn't stop at all.
Precisely. Continuous is non-stop and continual is happening again and again.
Okay, classic and classical, what are their difference?
Both have to do with things from the past, but classic has a broader meaning. It can describe something that's considered excellent, typical, or timeless, regardless of its origin. For example, that movie is a classic.
And classical typically refers to art, music, architecture, or literature from ancient Greece or Rome.
That's it. You'd say, that band is a classic example of hard rock, and that singer performed a classical song.
What's the difference between farther and further?
Farther refers to physical distance. It's the comparative form of far.
Got it. My house is farther from the school than yours.
Spot on. And further refers to metaphorical or abstract distance. It means more, additional, or to a greater extent.
So, I need to study further to pass the exam.
You got it.
Let's move on to affect and effect, a real headache for many.
Definitely. Affect is usually a verb meaning to influence something.
Like the weather will affect our plans.
Exactly. And effect is usually a noun, meaning a result or consequence.
The effect of the rain was flooding. See, that's easy.
Another set of tricksters is principal and principal.
Yes, principal is the head of a school or the primary amount of a loan.
Spot on. And principle is a rule or a belief that guides your behavior.
So, the principal gave a speech, and he's a man of principle. Let's talk about advice and advise.
Advice is a noun, a recommendation or guidance about what to do, like, I need some advice on which course to take.
Advise is a verb, to offer counsel or recommendations, like, she will advise you about the best options.
Now let's see our viewers can test their knowledge.
Okay, time for a quick 5-question quiz to test your knowledge.
Write your answers in the comments below. We'll reveal the correct answers at the end of the podcast description.
That's all for this episode of English Up. We hope you found those explanations helpful.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends who are learning English.
And let us know in the comments which confusing word pairs you want us to tackle next.
See you in the next episode.